during our last adventure, the aimless pressed against the trees, using some sort of odd concoction in order to fell two of the large tree creatures, and were able to, oddly enough, control one of them to do their bidding as they rescued two of the adventuring party members. Regrouping and regaining consciousness, they find out that their fateful companion who created the concoction happened to go cold as odd green and blue lines seem to be creeping up the neck of this individual. Dealing with one issue at a time, they were able to get back the uh, sand that was buried underneath a pile of rubble as the giant came back and slammed against the wall, creating a cave in. Shortly after, they were able to rummage through Willem's pack in order to find what seemed to have been a healing factor to bring him back to life. As they let him rest, they pressed deeper into the cave and were able to find these spirits that seem to have been telling them not to go too much deeper into the cave, as they were able to ascertain through Ingol's powers that he was able to speak with them one last time and find out that might be a large entity that lies waiting for them. As they get the last bit of information from Engel, they stand kind of trying to decide whether they should cross or whether they should do something else. So let's join them now.
Okay, so we know that there is a ice dragon somewhere around here, or was there
Most
somewhere
likely,
around here? I guess.
most likely up ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Can we see that the rest of um the soil up ahead isn't snow?
hmm?
I guess we didn't really try going through until we got the last of the ghosts. I think, right?
Yeah. But here's the
Yeah,
thing.
so we
Like,
can't see up ahead here.
there's cold coming out of this cave. Like when you enter, and the lake here is frozen. I think if we'd left, at least after a while, stuff would have melted away, right? So I'm thinking it's most likely still there.
Yeah. It seems like that fight was or interaction was a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't really know how
So
dragons
yeah.
work. Do they like sleep super long? Maybe he's been asleep all this time. Because the elves in the
Uh,
forest didn't tell us about dragon attacks or anything.
no. But well, it depends. Like if it made a nest around here, it might be asleep. But it's more than like I said, we don't know because I guess they brought it through, or they were trying to they were controlling it. They were trying to control it, and so we because I think it was a hidden hand that said that they were controlling it, or they were trying to control it.
Yeah, so originally it was the like seekers and what are the other ones called? Seekers and the good
Hidden hand,
guys that
right?
were in control of them. No, yeah, the hidden hands are the bad
They're the
guys,
bad
but
guy,
the good
right?
guys are not
They're
just
the
the
bad guys.
seekers.
Yeah.
They're like multiple organizations. They're, let me look it up in my notebook. The seekers and the protectors. That's what they were called.
Protectors, yeah. And I think the ones that we were the corpses that we found here were from the protectors.
Yeah, or
From
at
Yeah.
least some of
the
them. And
different
then
parts of yeah. And
Yeah.
there's one was it was there one
one what?
from the opposition?
Oh yeah,
Like
that monster thingy that we saw
yeah,
was also part
yeah.
of the baddies. But yeah, so the dragon
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
with the good guys, and then somehow, for some reason, it changed sides and is with the hidden hand now.
Well, supposedly, I guess the good guys may have gotten betrayed because it's I think it was either the dragon or it was the other large creature that said that it was controlled by another, or they served somebody else.
Yeah,
So it was usually with the protectors, and then and someone else in the protectors probably betrayed them.
I don't know.
I'm thinking. I'm not trying to say that's how it is. I'm guessing.
Does does anyone speak uh the dragon language, Draconic?
Me,
Okay, there
You
you
do.
go.
So you could negotiate or try to negotiate with it if if it came down to it.
as of you added the try.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think
it's
I made a
definitely a
check to
try.
see if I knew anything about the dragon or about dragons, and I think I was able to tell you guys white dragons are more reptilian than their cousins.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I
So
feel
they're
like I don't know how they have control of it, but if it's like a deal like, hey, we'll give you food if you kill the guys we tell you to kill, then we could just tell him we're part of the hidden hand and it might believe us and leave us
Mm,
alone. But I don't know.
okay.
It is more animalistic, so it might not work. But it's better than just dying.
no, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So yeah, if
Yeah,
we,
we could
I guess
say
if we do come across it, then just try to lie to it and tell it we're hidden hand and we are here to deliver him some sort of message or something.
Uh,
what message?
I mean,
I'm
we could
sorry, you're
try,
cross.
but who has
We could,
the?
we could, you know what? No, I don't know if that's a good idea. I just thought we could tell him that the dragon on the the dark mountain that we walked past, the
Yeah.
scary one. I mean, we're
Yeah.
guessing it's a dragon up there. We could tell him that, oh, that guy has defecated and is with has the, what's it called? I don't know, changed sides and is with the seekers now. So go and kill him. But I feel like it
Hmm.
would just kill a bunch of other stuff on the way. So maybe not a good idea.
I was thinking of just asking him for a way out of this place.
I think if we try to convince him that we're hidden hand, then we have to have some sort of reason to be here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't just be
Yeah.
like, oh, we stumbled into your cave just by accident, but we are hidden hand, so you can just tell us how to leave. I feel like a perfect
And
reason
it's
for us to
not
be here would be because
guaranteed
we
that
have some sort of message
it's
for him.
yeah, but I don't think it's guaranteed that it's gonna spare us because it killed the like
The monster in there, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
Build everything.
like
In
what
fact,
Ingo said
in
earlier.
fact, I doubt it will spare us, but again, it's worth a try, I guess.
Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
Yeah, I mean, at least
Yeah,
your
it's been
death
fun.
might buy us some time to run. No, I think the ideal thing or the ideal way for it to go, if we even do decide to go in, which I mean, we haven't yet, is that we don't even get spotted at all. That's how we want things to go.
That would be best. Yeah.
Like if it's asleep and it just stays asleep, that would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
Honestly,
gonna
it
wait.
might just be worth turning around and leaving and coming back when you feel like we're ready to face a dragon. Because the thing is, again, we haven't heard anything from the elves about dragon attacks or anything like that. We haven't seen it fly around at night or in the day. So if it is dormant, then we don't want to, you don't want to poke the sleeping dragon because then it's gonna start waking up and flying around and killing stuff, even if we do manage to run and survive.
True. True. I guess at the moment, all we can really do is just make sure that see if he's even there,
Yeah, we were talking about
and that.
sending what's his name, Lena?
Oh
Your
yeah,
Hob,
you're familiar.
hob,
oh, Hobbs, yeah.
hob.
We were talking about sending Hobbs ahead because
Hmm.
he's invisible, so you know, there's a chance that we could learn something without having to go into
Yeah,
the actual
I
risky
could
area.
do a ritual to summon him.
And then we just need to make sure that he stays as far ahead of us as possible and we sneak as quietly as possible and you tell us if you see anything. And honestly, I think if we see the dragon, we just turn around and leave, right?
Yeah. I'd rather face the giant than the dragon.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It sounds good.
Also, yeah, I mean, Willem is. We gave him the last handful of dirt, so he's presumably coming up with some way to make all the trees go good, so we could even have the trees on our side when we're fighting the giant.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mhm.
Oh, talking about the giant, if we do have to try to talk our way out of seeing the dragon and stepping into his lair, you could tell him that the hidden hand has sent us because the giant set up shop outside and he needs to kill a giant.
Okay.
That's gonna be a pretty hefty deception check, but hey,
Yeah.
shoot, I'm down.
I mean, it's better than just saying we're from the hidden hand and we just happen to be here.
No, I agree. No, I
More
agree.
believable.
I agree.
Or we
But
could
yeah, no.
say that
um,
we're tasked to come here to check on the situation of the portal and
Oh yeah.
like how well he's guarding it.
We could say that the seekers and protectors have been making trouble at some other portal, so we're here to check up on his.
Yeah. Exactly.
You guys have dealt with the hidden hand before, right?
Not
Like on a
directly.
face-to-face basis. Okay. So
I
you
mean,
don't know if they have like an insignia or like a certain type of way
Oh
of
yeah, yeah.
identifying themselves.
Yeah, they do. We've got some documents and stuff. I'm sure we have it on one of the letters we kept, but it's like a hand. And they have like letters that are short for, what was it? There was a sentence. I'll have to look through the notes. It was somewhere. Where would that be? It's on here. Do you remember, Lena? There was like a book that we found in the basement of the Lord's Manor. You know, the one with the prison below it. And
Mm-hmm.
it also had code in it for different portal codes, but the title of the book I think was a clue as well.
I
I
forgot.
can't remember what it was called.
Can we roll for history?
I mean, do you know what I mean, Clavin? If we rolled for it, could you tell us?
Say that one more time. Just make sure.
There was this book in the basement of the Lord's Manor, which with like recipes. I think it was recipes inside of it that were code for some portal codes, and the title of the book is what I'm trying to remember.
Do you have that in your notes by chance?
Yeah, I'm looking through my notes right now. I haven't found it
Okay.
yet.
I'll look through my notes as well. Because I was.
I'll look through Google Drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Google Drive. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I know I wrote it down somewhere. Oh, I found it. AMD is what we have with a question mark because
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
me,
yeah.
but it's Antics Moisturized was the title. But if I remember correctly, one of the
Yeah.
I's was
Mm-hmm.
actually capital as well. So I think it's AMID.
Oh, yeah, we thought like it was like initials for the Seekers. At least Dario was one. Alma was one. So like D and A.
Yeah, but I think there was also some sort of sentence that they used. Something like,
You can find it if you type in antic in our history.
oh yeah, on Discord. In the campaign chat? Antic
In general chat, but yeah.
General.
Mhm.
Antics Moisturized. Antics Moisturized Amid, or AMD.
And then right below that, Lena says, "We should also get that Overstone from Elrond."
Yeah.
So we have it.
I
That
don't
was
know.
just a suggestion. It doesn't say it in anyone's
Yeah.
books. Yeah.
But there was a sentence that was connected with it. I think. I don't remember the sentence. Man, that's the problem with like these games stretching over so much time in real time.
Yeah.
Like we've been traveling for a couple weeks, but I'm trying to remember something that happened
Yeah.
like over a year ago.
Exactly.
Uh,
And my memory isn't the best, so I'm like, huh?
yeah. See the villagers. We fought the guards outside. Blah blah blah. Went to find secret prison. Ah no, I didn't write it in here. Yeah. No, I don't have it. Check my Google Drive as well, though. No. All right. Never mind. We don't have a code that we can tell the dragon.
It's cool. I'm down for winging it.
Yeah. Again, if we see it, we just leave. Try to stay unseen.
Oh, that's fine. I'm down.
All right. How long do you need for your ritual, Lena?
An hour. Wait, let me double check.
So your plan was to tell the dragon antics moisturized?
No. Maybe a mid, but we've decided that we don't know the
No?
code
Okay.
properly, so we're not gonna tell him anything.
Hmm.
If you say that, the dragon's probably like, huh?
Yeah, antics
What
moisturized.
what are you on about?
Moisture, you talk to me about moisture, I'm gonna freeze it. And then he kills us. Yeah. You wanna go ahead with
Antics
hops,
frozen.
Lena?
Yeah, wait. Hold on. What?
Casting time 1 hour. Oh.
So have you guys decided?
Uh,
Sending Hobbs,
I
you
mean,
said?
yeah,
Yeah.
Lena's
Okay.
looking something up about
Okay.
summoning him.
Yeah, 1 second. I
Yeah,
lost
you
all
need
my.
your several pounds of charcoal. You need your incense.
Ingo said he has some.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I have
Yeah.
some of my priest
still
pack.
still confused about the wording of that. It says 10 gold worth of charcoal, comma, incense, and herbs. Herbs. So is it charcoal, incense, and herbs that all together are worth 10, or is it 10 gold worth of charcoal as well as some incense and some herbs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the things that don't have a monetary value you can ignore because you have a spell focus, but the ones with a monetary value we need. I mean, either way, we can if we don't have it, we can use our once a week bag to just spill out a bunch of coal.
I think before we we did was I had to have all of it, but just
So
with
this one, it's using an Oxford comma, so I'm gonna say that it's charcoal, incense, and herbs that equals 10 gold worth
Okay, altogether. All right, but I mean, it
because of
doesn't
the
have a
Oxford
ratio.
comma.
We could have a little bit
Mhm.
of herbs and a little bit of incense,
Of
plus a
course.
bunch of charcoal.
Yep. Yep. That's one reason I love the Oxford comma. There is no guessing.
And then where's the bag?
Yeah, I need an hour for that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and a brazier. Brass brazier. We don't have that.
Do you guys have a brass brazier?
I do not.
Yeah, but that one doesn't have a monetary
Nope.
value, so that should be fine with the spellcasting focus. You only need materials that have
Yeah, but
monetary value. No?
We can pull out from the thing that Link gave us.
Yeah, we can use that for a brass brazier if we have enough charcoal, or we can use it for charcoal if we don't need the brass brazier. I mean, we only...
So
Do you have a bunch of charcoal?
we can use the wood that's been burned from the fire that we had.
I'm not sure that's worth 10 gold. 10 gold is a lot.
I don't think we have charcoal.
I mean, incense could be
Not
more
that much.
expensive. How much gold's worth of incense do you have, Engel?
I have a block of incense. So I have 2 blocks of incense. It doesn't actually say what size, but it's a bundle.
hmm.
Let me see if I can look it up.
Block of incense cost, it doesn't say anything on D&D Beyond at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking up this really deep explanation, and then the end is like, so there's no answer.
Yeah, same.
The closest it says is it's worth 5 incense. So 5 times whatever the incense price is.
So you need 5 blocks of incense for one casting?
No. 5 things of incense to make a block is what this person is saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it says incense is used in some other places. The alkalite background gets 5 incense sticks. So then you can use that to also like go against what a block would be.
What I
So
found
this person's recommending.
was the DM saying, "Oh, my player wants to cast it, and he has 3 blocks of incense. I can't find out how much a block of incense is worth." And then the answer that they came to in the conclusion, especially, is just like, just make the 3 blocks worth 10 gold, and then let him cast it. So, also very helpful. I think the use and the way these numbers are meant to be used is that you go to a market and you're like, I buy 10 gold worth of X and Y, and then it's just like, okay, now I have it, and you don't need to figure out prices and amounts of stuff. Makes that part a lot easier. Makes it a lot harder to figure out what the stuff you have is worth.
Is there a weight to the block of incense?
Yeah.
How much?
Actually, no, never mind. No, it just says bundle size. It doesn't say. Never mind. I take that back.
Dang it.
I thought it had one. It didn't. It just
I'll
says.
I'll say
Yeah.
this. I don't know the price of incense right now. I don't have it in front of me. I'm
Yeah.
guessing a bundle would be at least 10. So what is the price of incense?
Yeah, because it gives me the priest pack, and the priest pack is worth 19 GP or gold. Yeah, gold. But the weight is 24 pounds. But also included in that is a blanket, 10 candles,
other
cinder
stuff.
box. Yeah.
In the first edition, a stick of incense was worth 1 gold. In the second edition, it was 5 silver for a stick.
So let's put it at block of incense is 5 gold.
No, it went from 1 gold to 5 silver, not 5 gold. But I mean, hey, I'm happy. Oh, a block is 5 gold. Okay,
Yeah. Silver, yeah, silver. So I said it was 10. So 10 silver. That's fine.
All right. So that will make 2 blocks just enough. Just basically the exact same thing that Reddit thread concluded to. What we have is just enough, and then next time we buy it, we just say we buy 10 golds worth.
Yeah. Perfect. So it'll be 2 blocks. Okay. So you said you have how many blocks?
2. I have 2 blocks.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay, cool. So as long as you have like at least a little chunk of charcoal and the third one,
Herbs.
yeah, herbs. So if anyone has like a cooking pack, they should have herbs inside.
Cooking pack. I mean, we also have those rations which make a soup. I'm sure there's some herbs in there, no?
There you go. Get a sprinkle of that.
All right. And then you need the brazier?
No, you don't. I looked up only the stuff that has actual monetary value. If you have some other way of casting the spell, but the brazier doesn't have an actual price listed, so it's okay.
Okay.
So at least those 3 components, because they equal 10, you can arrange it in any sort of amount.
So the bonfire is okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna start casting Find Familiar.
Okay, what do you guys want to do while she's doing that?
I'm gonna check up on Willem.
Ah, okay.
How's the progress, Willem?
You see him kind of at this point making notes as you return, and he kind of just like looks up, but blinkingly, as he's trying to like shield his eyes from the fire. That concoction worked almost too well. In science, that never really happens, where you can make a theory and it turns out better than you expected. Yeah, I just need to write down a few more notes, but I think I might have a little bit better of a solution for the giant. at least in keeping you guys alive, if it does come to that.
All right, that sounds good.
Sweet.
We just found out that this cave leads to a, a place where at least an ice dragon used to be, possibly an ice dragon's lair. So we're just gonna take a look and then come back out. But I guess if you hear roaring and stuff, it might be better to just try your luck at getting to the other cave out there where you used to live, rather than staying here.
Uh, um, okay.
Actually, now that I think about it, a dragon wouldn't fit through this narrow cave thingy, so you should be safe here.
Yeah. Okay. How you seem kind of like hitting the walls, like checking to see like how thick they actually are.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So, how can we get out of here?
Is the entrance blocked right now? I don't remember. I think we opened the gap at the top.
It's still no. It closed up
Yeah.
again.
We're blocked in.
You guys were able to make a kind of odd shaped kind of passage to get to the ground, but
Oh yeah.
everything else seems to have been kind of wedged with these large rocks. Um, so you're able to collect that piece of sand um, and use it as a sample for Willem. Um, pretty much kind of like almost saving his life in the process.
Yeah.
But that passage is nowhere near clear.
All right. Then maybe we should try to dig out before we go down.
Yeah, we could try.
Okay. So as Willem now seems a little bit more anxious after regaining consciousness and recuperating, Lena, you see her kind of eyes closed at this moment and hands moving and swaying in a certain pattern she's kind of familiar with. Um, as she. Very good.
Immersion.
Very good. As she. That wiggle gets me. Uh, so as about an hour, I can't even look at my screen now. Okay, as about an hour passes, you hear kind of this kind of almost a sizzling sound as some of the air seems to get sucked into a certain position directly in front of her hands, and you see kind of a bit of a weird smoke form in the air and then kind of condense into this little ball of smoke as it kind of just at this one split second puffs out and she opens her eyes. There you go.
Did we? All right. Dig.
Yeah.
All right. Guess we'll start at the top. But the whole thing is unstable. How are we gonna do this?
You did manage to clear about an elf's chest height of all of these smaller debris in the last session. Um, on the right hand side, there is one kind of like set of rocks resting upon each other that you were able to climb over and kind of immediately drop behind and then kind of do an L shaped, like weird kind of pull through and then like make a little pathway. So on the left hand side, it is up to your chest. on the right hand side. It is a little bit like almost to your like below your sternum, um, and yeah.
Um, do you, we pushed a tree in here, or rather, we had the tree push a tree in here, right? So, do you think we can use some lumber to prop up the ceiling a bit, so it doesn't fall down again? I've seen that in mine shafts where they just basically put wood logs up on the ceiling and hold them up with another wood log, and that apparently stops stuff from falling on their heads.
I mean, yeah, we could try that. Where do we put all the wood at? Was it near here, or did we take it all down by the fire?
All the smaller stuff we took down, but we just took the branches off of the tree and took those down. The tree itself, the log, should still be here.
Okay. Let's go ahead and try to
Yeah.
try to find a large enough piece. That's fine. Let's do it. Do we want to make rolls for that, or?
Yes, that is going to be first. Since you're trying to prop everything up, it's going to be a lot of strength checks. Um, Thankfully, you got a team of 3, so there's going to be advantage. First one, I'll say, getting the actual trunk will be the easy part. 3 people, whoop, you got it. But to actually set it up into a position where you can safely have rocks not kind of cave in, like have it actually put some weight behind it, that's going to take like definitely 1 check, and then also to place something under it to keep that into position is going to be a 2nd check.
Okay.
Should I
So
roll
who
strength?
wants to make the who wants to be the lead on this?
I don't have a great. Ingo does not have a great strength.
I
Okay.
kind of do, somewhat.
Oh, what's your strength?
16 plus 3.
Yeah. So yeah, yours is way better than mine. Eagles is a 0. So
We're just like flexing our muscles and comparing guns. Like, yeah, I think I
Wow.
got this.
This testosterone level over there.
maybe you're so strong.
My 16 basically means I have like 16 centimeter circumference around the muscle. I don't know. Anyways, so I'll roll, huh?
Okay.
Strength with advantage.
Yep.
That's a 21.
19.
Luckily.
There you go. All right.
Well,
That is
Hey.
able to get everything into position as you do feel the weight. Like as you're kind of extending your body, you do have help from a very tall snake-like creature, Jormungand, as he's able to kind of like help prop you up, and Engel, of course, helping kind of sturdy your legs in the process, as he's carrying a lot of weight as well. Now, with as much grunting as you can manage, it's time to put something in position to hold this beam up.
and that's strength as well.
Yes, that's going to be another strength to get that thing wedged in there where you're going to be like comfortable enough.
20.
20 is a good one. That's nice. Okay, you guys
Nice.
both, or all 3 of you guys, not both, are able to get into position and kind of all right, we did it. Like that was easy. You guys are able to get everything into line, and there is now what you would say would be a strong enough kind of support beam.
All right. Now I feel comfortable
Okay.
taking out some rocks. So we could use the crowbar to lift them out. We were starting with that at one point, remember, and everything started to shake and almost fall down again. Shouldn't happen now.
Yeah, we could try that.
All right. I'll
Okay.
do the same thing I did back then. Try to wiggle out one of the big rocks, pull it out with the crowbar.
Okay. Is that going to be your standard go-to kind of action, or are you going to like switch it up, or?
What do you mean?
Like, are you gonna do the crowbar for everything, or are you gonna switch it up, or?
Oh, I mean, we have the crowbar, and we'll do with that whatever we can. Probably some of them are too big, and then the other idea we had was, you know, the immovable rod plus winches combo with rope to pull the last ones out, the big ones.
Okay, let's just do a number. 1 second. I'll write this down. Okay. I'm gonna say there are 10 large rocks that are facing you in the way. Uh, let's do strength checks on these crowbars and see how many of these rocks we can actually clear out.
Okay. And I think, I mean, unless you guys disagree, but I think what we're trying to do is just open up a passage like at the top where you could crawl through. We don't want to open it all up, so it would be clearly visible from the outside that we did that.
Mhm.
Makes
Yeah.
sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
10 in your way. The actual stuff on the bottom is like really big, like boulder size
Yeah,
items.
okay.
Yeah.
So should I do for the group again, or do we all do separately?
That's up to
Yeah.
you. That's up to you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case,
Ooh.
a natural 20 for 23. Some good rolls.
Okay, you managed to get a surprising 5 rocks like it was nothing. These things, like you, something about this crowbar, something about the moment, something about you feeling safe with that beam above your head. You jam the crowbar and you just, with the help of course, everyone, boom, this rock just comes boom, 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 and rolls off and just kind of hits the wall behind you guys, and you just go 1, 2, just easy peasy. You get 5. Okay,
Woo, teamwork.
there you go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
And then just the ones that are left are bigger ones, or we can just do the same thing again.
These are bigger ones.
Okay. So in that case, let's get the other stuff out.
Okay.
I have the block and tackle as well as the immovable rod. I don't know if I have enough rope.
Okay.
I have two block and tackle sets and the immovable rod.
Okay.
Only 30 feet of rope though. Do you guys have rope?
I think I actually have 50 feet. Let me check. Rope. I do not. But Yermagon has. He doesn't. Oh yeah, he has 50 feet of rope.
All right, both of those together should work. So
Okay.
we prop the immovable rod like basically kind of close to the back wall, just in midair, as a point to
Okay.
attach the ropes to, and
Gotcha.
then sling, and with the block and tackle it, then sling the other end around one of the rocks and start pulling it out.
Okay. Let's go ahead do a roll for that one.
Also strength.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you're now like you're relying everything on your muscles on this.
Man, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. Wow. Okay.
Wow. Wow. All right, you get
Damn.
these are a little bit heavier, but just all three working in unison, just yank, and you get 3 more of these larger rocks right out of there.
Nice.
Again, you hear just like Willem, Lena, and of course Hobbs hear just like these rocks just being tossed around like they're nothing. Two more rocks of one rock in particular is almost the same size as the other ones, but the last rock is kind of a little bit larger.
All right, let's try the same thing again.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Before you do that, do you want
Yeah.
your Magan to shrink the rock
Oh, the very
or
big
no?
one. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
Okay.
So your Magan will go ahead and use what's this spell called?
Well, actually let's pull just the other one out first before we do that. I don't know how long the
Okay.
reduce spell lasts, but we don't want to be stuck on the smaller of the two, while the big one is like tiny behind it.
Lasts up to a minute. Concentrate.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
should pull the other one out first, the one that's in front right now, the kind of regular sized, as big as the others was. And then
Okay. Right.
once we only have that last one left, that's a great idea. Okay, 16.
16. Yeah, you managed just to get that one out. Just to
Okay.
get that one. That last boulder, you really did try, and that thing just it didn't seem like it was budging at all.
Your time to shine.
So your Magan, you're gonna go ahead and shrink the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your Magan will go ahead and use the spell reduce to
Okay.
reduce the size of the boulder. Or
As
really
soon
large one.
as Jormungand slithers up, he focuses his concentration toward this boulder, kind of studying it for a second, and then kind of just pulling his head back, and then immediately this boulder becomes half of the size it actually used to be. And what it used to be is probably about 2 mid thigh to your top of the shoulders. And immediately it just shrinks down and it's about the size of like able to fit in your lap. And this one now just the weight of it is just like nothing.
Well, pull it out then. Crowbar should even
Okay.
be enough.
Yeah. Yeah. No, your hands were even perfectly enough.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That thing is just like it's barely anything.
Let's make sure we place it somewhere where it won't hurt or destroy anything if it gets bigger again. Just,
Okay.
thinking about that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
You
Cool.
put it into a location that is adequately distant enough from the other rocks in order not to disturb them.
Yeah, it's like under a bunch of other rocks. It gets big and they'll just explode outwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cave in extraordinaire.
Is the giant
Okay.
actually out there?
You hear as soon as you shrink that last boulder, sound no longer seems muffled, as like a lot of it was just kind of pushed back from that last boulder. You now can see the dreary night sky peeking through that original hole you created, where you're able to crawl through, and of course push the tree through. Um, so now, like, you have a clear view. Of course, you can't stand upright, but almost in a hunched position where your knees are bent, you're able to kind of like slowly walk your way through half speed. Um, and yeah, you guys have a clear view now. And oh yeah, and also you hear the distant sounds of the giant slamming against the wall distant from you guys.
Okay. The mini is still there, though, right? It's not just for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
That's our back door, I guess.
All right.
Let's move this guy out of here. Bye. Don't worry, I'm not gonna attack you anymore. See you.
Nice.
Mhm.
It's okay. I changed my heart. Okay. There we
Inside check.
Changed my mind.
go. He's telling the truth. Wow. That's great.
Amazing.
For some reason, he turned into like a valley girl. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Sorry about earlier.
We did it, lady.
All
I'm
right.
gonna switch up. Hobbs is here.
Hi, Ops.
Hello.
Hobbs kind of like nods.
Hello.
Hobbs has never actually spoke. It's all been kind of like telepathic to Laney.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he kind of like acknowledges your presence kindly.
He says hello, and it's nice to see all of us again.
Yeah, same. Glad you're back.
Good to
And
see
is
you
Hobbs
too.
visible or invisible?
He's visible right now.
Okay. You see Willem kind of like blink his eyes once again, trying to shield the fire as Hobbs is directly on the other side. Fascinating. Uh, what is that?
Oh, Hobbs is a sprite, and he is my familiar. He helps us
Uh,
out go through our adventure.
he kind of puts his hand palm facing up in kind of like a fashion for Hobbs to land on his hand. Uh, do you mind?
He said he's a little bit skittish.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's understandable. Sorry. And you kind of seem to like kind of pat the ground looking for his notebook and pick it back up. Uh, I would. Fascinating, just amazing. Wow. And you just seem kind of like look down at the notebook and kind of look back up at Hobbs. Yeah, all right. You kind of just seem writing again about the soil that he's kind of has by his feet.
All right.
Should we
Well,
go and
Yeah.
face our doom?
yeah,
Or at least see if you can find it first. Mhm.
we opened up a path now, so we can leave if need be.
Oh, is the giant gone now?
Well, from right outside the hole, yeah. From the sounds of it, he's back. You know, hitting the other wall towards the elves, like he likes to do in his free time.
Oh, right on cue, I guess.
Yeah, kind of a weird hobby, if you ask me. But hey, to each their own.
There's probably something to it, because why would he keep doing it at the same time?
I don't know.
That is
Yeah.
a very good question.
He did seem somewhat smart, at least. He didn't fall for my attempts at distraction when he was chasing after us the first time.
Yeah.
And he went
Hobbs,
straight
follow
for the
us.
cave opening. Like he realized that's where we were going to. He didn't follow us directly. He went to the cave, straight line. Hobbs head from here on out?
Let me check how far it goes.
Oh, and what was our communication, Lena, when you were inside of him and can't hear us? Was you hold on to
You tap
my
me on the
shoulder.
left or to the right?
Let's say right is yes and left is no.
Yeah. And I just ask questions since I can't hear you. So you just tap me.
Yeah. And you had your hands on my shoulder, right? And were following me.
Yes. You guide me basically.
So then I'll tap your right or left hand on my shoulder. And let's say if I squeeze your hand, we're just asking, you know, what's up for an update.
Okay.
Oh,
How you doing?
Let's go.
oh.
Okay.
Okay, I guess so. Go now.
Okay.
Let's go, Hobbs. You heard that, so
And
we're planning to check what's up ahead. We're thinking it could be an ice dragon. So I'll need you to go invisible now.
Okay. Hobbs turns invisible.
Lena, you know how far ahead he is, so you're setting the speed. So just push me forward. I'll just lead you, so we don't walk into stuff. But you said how fast we're walking.
Okay.
As right before Hobbs goes invisible, Lena, I'm guessing you're talking to Hobbs.
Yeah.
You see Hobbs kind of like dart its head and kind of look at you, and kind of like there's like a little bit of fear in its eyes as soon as you mention that there's a dragon. Like, hey, go ahead. There's a dragon, and he kind of gives you like a look for a second, and then like you see him like slowly go invisible.
Don't worry, we'll be okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're not trying to engage it or anything.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
You just walk Hobbs, Lena, and I'll follow it. Like, what is it? 100 feet? 50 feet? What's the range?
100.
100 feet. So I'll follow at 100 feet distance.
Are
Okay.
you gonna move Hobbs?
Yes. Fine. Wait. How far do we give him a lead? Guys,
Sorry, what?
how far do we give him a lead?
The full
As far as he
range.
can go, I guess, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As far as you can still see through his eyes.
As he approaches, there's a little narrow pass. As let me open it up. He immediately sees.
I see. Because I'm looking through him.
Yeah, but he is his eyes.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm seeing
All right.
two. I'm seeing two rocks and there's an entrance of some sort between these two rocks. So similar to what we saw when we went in the wasteland.
Yeah, that sounds safe.
Am I seeing the bodies?
Yes, you are. You're seeing a lot of blood on the floor. Frozen, of course.
Oh, okay. There's some more frozen bodies here,
That's less good.
but no ice on the ground.
No, everything's frozen. Everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it's not like back where you guys are standing right here. Where is it? Where's it?
Mhm.
It's not like this because this is ice. So I'm making it different. So I want you
Okay.
guys to know this is ice, but past this, everything is frozen.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see a majority of just frozenness, frozen red covering the ground, frozen bodies just deformed and kind of slashed to pieces and so on. You see
Remember to
like
make
one individual in particular, the bottom of its torso, and as you kind of look around, you find the top half.
Bull runs here. Just kidding.
remember to have your weapons drawn already, as I draw my sword. Otherwise, they'll freeze shut.
There's a lot of body, but they're all frozen. Do I see anything else or feel?
It continues this way. So the path curves this way.
Okay, okay. Nim, I think we need to start moving as I'm losing connection.
Yeah.
Maybe 50 feet more.
I mean, it seems safe up to the entrance here, so guess we'll wait here.
It is just endless bodies. It just continues.
For 100 feet?
For the next bend, which is about like 50 or so feet ahead.
How about this way? And I don't see anything alive or a dragon, perhaps.
Nope.
A door, perhaps.
You see the rock walls all frozen, and at this point, uh, let's have um, Hobbs make a Constitution saving throw, as the bitter cold is kind of wearing him down.
Is there anyone that can detect magic objects here?
He's fine.
What? Wait, I can't hear you.
No, you can't.
Wait, but Hobbs is new.
Yeah, I guess he could hear
Anyway,
30 feet.
what did you say to him?
Can anyone detect magic?
Magic.
Because
I can check. I don't think Ingo can, but Yurmaga might be able to.
a bunch of people here means there's a bunch of
Yeah.
equipment here, you know.
Yeah, Yurmagan can, but it's a ritual though. It'll take about like 10 minutes per ritual. Yeah, it'll take us 10 minutes to do it.
Guys, Hobbs is getting cold. I think it's because of the ice inside. It's really cold in there.
Yeah. What could we do against that? 'Cause it would be nice if you could
Just
check,
bring him.
just check around the
Yeah.
next corner to make sure there's no dragon sitting there. But then I think we won't be going any
Nim,
further.
Nim, and especially Hobbs, you feel kind of this breeze blow past you, and of course, like everyone does, but especially in that bottleneck of those rocks, you feel a breeze pass by you.
Oh,
Oh my god.
guys, I think the breeze is a
Sleep.
breath.
What's going on?
Do you remember? You know the wind blowing out of the cave here?
Mhm.
You can feel it really strong here because it's narrow and it's definitely rhythmic. That's like a breath, dragon's breath.
I think
Yeah, that
I'm
can't be
gonna have
good.
to dismiss Hobbs. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think we should
Ugh,
go any
the new
further.
tokens freak me out.
I don't think we should go any further than right here where there's a bunch of dead bodies, and if there's something on them, we can loot it and just get out of here. We won't be going any further down the hallway.
Yormagon might have to go back to the bonfire and do the ritual so he can go ahead and detect magic.
How long does it
Okay,
stay up once you cast it?
I'm gonna dismiss Hobbs and
Yeah, one action, so that's about 6 seconds. But it's a ritual though, so
So you
I'm
have to
gonna
cast it
dismiss
here,
Hobbs.
otherwise it will all be
Hobbs
out
is
of
gone.
range.
No worry.
okay.
But let's try to be quiet, and I think a fire would be a bad idea because of the smell. Because if it's breathing out, it's also breathing in.
So Yormagon will go ahead and start casting or start the ritual of detect magic.
Okay.
The
In the 10 minutes, what do you
ranges.
guys want to do?
What's the range? Is it 30 feet, 60?
I think it's 30.
You should probably come.
Yeah.
Self. Detect range is self. So
Yeah.
Self is 30.
For the duration, you
So
sense the presence of magic within 30
30
feet of
feet.
you.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
but it's centered on self. You can't choose where it's centered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
30 feet around Yormagon. So we'll have
are
to
you
roll
gonna
stealth.
stand there?
He's gonna stand here. Oh nope. I guess one step in there. He's gonna stand there.
Okay, let's do
Which
30
means
feet.
this. Oops, didn't mean to make it go away.
Yeah, please keep that up. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I can see. Okay, you can drop. Or actually, can you put that back up on your draw? A couple lines. Okay, cool. Okay. Perfect. Okay. During the 10 minutes, is there anything else you guys want to do while he's doing his ritual?
I'm gonna take my coat and wrap it around his shoulders and then step a couple ways, or a couple steps out of
Got
the
it.
breeze myself.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Anyone else?
English is gonna be more. He's gonna kind of sit there and just kind of watch the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
As he is right there, let's do a Constitution saving throw as he's right in the cold, really. Like, that's the threshold, is where he is standing.
Might get a +3. Let me check the range on that.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah. Was it 10 feet or 5 feet of you?
It's 10 feet, so.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
So he has an extra +3.
+3.
Cool.
perfect 21.
Yeah, 21.
Nice. Okay, cool. As the 10 minutes passes by, you see him shivering, but thankfully, being in close proximity to Nim and having that coat placed upon his shoulders, he's able to power through that kind of shivering cold as he focuses in on the entities lying on the ground. And specifically, there is one. Does it tell you exactly where it is? Let's see.
See the faint aura
Got it.
around
Cool.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. You see that there is some sort of like odd sense that you're getting from uh, one of the wizards that seem to have been almost like it's crawling. Uh, and I'll put a. Oh, I can't put it down, can I? I can't do it right, can I? Oh, I can. Cool. You get a sense that this wizard, it's lying on its stomach, and it seems to have been crawling toward where Yomagand is standing. It's looking up and frozen in place, completely ice cold. It looks as though it's trying to crawl, as you see just across where its lower back is just this large gaping wound that's frozen over. Um, and it seems to have been in one arm placed under its chest. It seems to be clutching its arm close to its body, as with the other arm, it looks as though it was trying to crawl and like pull the ground or pull themselves along the ground. Um, and this kind of faint aura seems to be emanating from under its bosom. Let me actually turn him around. Why can't I turn him around?
Anyone have an idea how we could pull him out without having to go in? Or is it just gonna be a quick run and grab?
Probably like a stealthier. We could do like a stealthier approach and have him sneak in.
I think the cold might be a problem.
Yeah.
I don't know if you... Much 20 feet now, I have a 10-foot pole, that's only half the distance. I mean, we could try to just kind of lasso him.
But we don't have mage hand.
Does anyone have that? I don't, obviously.
I don't either. Nor does Nervagond.
Okay. Lena, do you have mage hand?
Well, she does have her familiar who can technically move stuff.
Mage hand? Wait, what? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, mage hand. Yeah.
Don't believe.
No, me, I don't have mage hand. It was
Yeah.
Oron that has it.
Yes, wizards and stuff have that. Because they're mages.
And artificers if they take the feat.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Although, hang on a second. Hang on. Let me see something real quick. Okay, never mind. I take that back. Can Lena's familiar grab it if she tells him where to go?
Can he carry it?
I think they can only carry up to 5 pounds. I think.
So to kind of repaint the picture, this wizard, although there's the kind of like just a clear slice across its back, cut through, it is lying on its arm, and braced between its arm and its chest is that aura. So there's the body, there's that thing, there's the arm, there's the ground, and it's
Gotcha.
frozen. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's also frozen to itself and the ground.
Ouch.
Yeah.
So
I
it
have an
needs
idea
heavy lifting.
how we could unstick him from the ground, which is reduce his size, because then, you know, he'll just shrink and it won't be stuck in all the places where he shrunk away from anymore, and then we should be able to pull him out. And then we can deal with his hand, his frozen hand clasping whatever it is when we have him out here where it's a bit warmer. How does that sound?
I could get you invisible, Nim, so you can go there.
I mean, the dragon can't see us. He's around another corner. He could hear or smell us, maybe.
Maybe just to be sure, so he doesn't.
And dragons can see. Well, never mind. Here, never mind. I take that back. Ingle wouldn't know this. Never mind. I take that back. Forget what I said.
We don't know nothing.
Yeah, I know nothing. I know nothing. Jones know.
But Jormungand, how about you take this rope here? I stay 10 feet behind you, so you're within my aura of protection. And then you just tie it around the wizard and reduce him, and then we just run back out and then pull him with the rope.
Or, hear me out. We can use Lena's familiar to fly the rope out there to it, and then we can pull it from here.
Can you cast reduce at a distance?
Uh,
How it works?
I mean, yeah, but it's a.
Yeah.
Yermagan will be not losing a spell slot.
Yeah, the thing is he's frozen to the ground. That's what the reduce was about. I mean, we can try, yeah, with just a rope, but I feel like we might just break off whatever part we tied a rope around and he's still stuck in place.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. We could do it. We could do it. Okay. Yeah. So it's. Oh wait, what? What are you doing? Get back over there. There we go.
Mhm.
Sorry. Yermagan decided to go ahead and jump on the ice. So it's this one right here, right? Or is it this guy right here? Sorry, this guy. This guy. Yeah. And he is. He could cast it from here, actually.
So then we can have Hobbs with the rope ready to put it on
Yeah,
him as soon
yeah,
as he's smaller, and then I'm ready to pull the other end of the rope
yeah,
while he is still small.
yeah. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. That's
Alright.
about. Yeah, he could do it. So okay. So yeah, Yermagan will go ahead and reduce the size of the wizard.
Hold on, wait until Hobbs
Okay.
is ready and the rope is ready. We don't have long. But yeah, we'll get a rope ready, and then
Okay.
get Hobbs back, Lena, and we'll hand him the loop end of the rope. I'll hold the other end.
Okay, I'm gonna.
And Engel, do you want to help me pull?
Yeah, Ingle will help pull.
Can I have
Oh, no.
I said I'm gonna resummon Hobbs
Where?
next to me. On my right.
Okay. Let's jump Hobbs. Okay, click. Oh, there we go. There's Hobbs.
One sec, I can't. I can't see him.
Okay, he's right next to you.
Can't see him either.
Okay.
But
So
yeah.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna relay back. We need you to get this rope onto the body of that wizard over there.
But wait until he's small.
It looks at you, and while flying, it kind of starts slowly, like centimeter by centimeter, just flying backwards.
It doesn't want to go in.
It gives you the same look it did before.
Huh?
It gives you the same when you mentioned dragon and sent it in.
Oh
and
yeah.
it needed to make a saving throw against the cold, it now is slowly kind of fluttering backward just a little bit.
You don't want to go in?
It kind of gives you like a concerned look.
Nim, he doesn't want to go in, and I don't want to force him if he's scared.
Right. Then who here has the best constitution? Should go in. Don't want someone in there frozen in place. Dwarf
Technically, Ingle has the best constitution.
And I will stay 10 feet behind you, so you're in my aura of protection. But then I guess you do the rope tying task and then just run out once you have it tied around him.
Okay. Does he also have to roll stealth as well, so the dragon doesn't hear him clinking around, or? Take that as a
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to go slowly? If we go
Yeah,
slowly, you're
I mean,
quiet, but then you risk being
that's
in
not a
the
question
cold
for
longer.
me. So, yeah, it's not a question for me. So, you can roll stealth or you can not roll stealth. It's your choice.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. Mhm.
So Ingle will try to go stealthily because he sees that frozen guitar player there, and he doesn't want to hurt. He doesn't want to mess him up. So,
Okay. Let's go roll some stealth. Roll some stealth.
Clang.
right, cling. Yeah, accidentally break the guitar by walking by it.
Yeah. You get nervous out there and
Here we go.
accidentally play a riff.
Right, or break it to make that El Kabong sound.
uh, try as you might, getting a sense of like the possibility of there being a real honest to goodness dragon on the other side in some sort of capacity, in some, whether conscious or unconscious, unknown of where it could be, and seeing Hobbs, who's gone straight into danger before, start fluttering backward. Uh, Try as you might to be stealthy, can't quite bring yourself to compose yourself enough.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Um. So yeah, Ingle's down to risk it for the biscuit. If you guys see him run by you, though, do not just question it. Just run too. Okay.
For sure.
Okay. All right. So Ingle will take the rope that has the loop in it, and he will attempt to walk forward. Doing a roll of
Um,
Constitution saving throw. Oh,
uh, the con save is like for 5 to 10 minutes of being in that location.
okay.
Um,
So he's not. So,
because yeah, because Hobbs came in and was like inspecting and kind of flying around. It was there for some time,
okay.
and for Jormungand to sit there and do a ritual spell for 10 minutes, he
Okay.
also needed to.
Yeah, Ingle's just gonna
But
really
you,
try to quickly run in and run out.
yeah, you
Okay.
feel the bitter cold snap against your skin.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Here it's good against wrinkles.
Slowly he walks forward.
You
Can I go
hear
in this
the
space? Oh, go ahead.
you hear the crunching of this just hardened snow just kind of crack beneath your feet as you kind of make your way through, doing your best to kind of be as stealthy as possible, but the sound doesn't carry far.
If you
Okay.
can just grab the thing, that's probably better than the whole magic stuff.
Okay. So can I go forward into that space ahead of me, or is that difficult terrain?
Um, it's partially. Well, I mean, yeah, you weren't stealthy, so you're fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Well, because stealthy would mean you'd be walking half speed anyways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So and then I go here.
Yep. And you are now faced with this creature that is lying face down, trying its best to, frozen in time, get out, get away.
Okay. I try to uh I guess go for the spot that Yormagon said the saw the aura of the magical item or something.
Has he been reduced yet?
Yes, he has. Yeah,
Okay, then I'll reduce him.
he's reduced.
Yeah.
Oh,
So tiny.
you can probably just pick him up. We don't even need the rope.
Well, that's the thing. If he's frozen onto the ground, you know.
No. As soon as he was shrunk, everything, the ice kind of cracked around him as his form literally pulled apart the ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did the item also reduce along with him or no?
Everything got reduced.
Okay.
So
So
like
I
his clothes were reduced, his hat, his everything on his
okay.
person.
So I will just grab him
Okay,
and walk backwards
sure,
with him.
sure. Yeah,
So
yeah, you're not too surprised that his weight isn't like too difficult, and you're able
okay.
to like scoop him up easily.
Okay. So I just kind of walk
Yep.
backwards. Angel's like walking backwards, so he's not like taking his eyes off where the dragon would be at.
Gotcha.
So he's stealthily going back.
All right, let's just keep going at that point.
Okay.
All
You
right.
guys, yeah, I'll take your Mangander.
I'm gonna
Nah.
dismiss Hobbs.
Okay, he's
That's
gone.
not nice.
Thank you for your service.
He kind of, right as you're dismissing him, saying thank you, he kind of looks at you pensively.
Okay. All right, Eurogon will go ahead and release the enlarge spell, or release the
Okay.
concentration for the spell.
It turns to, oh, he's with you.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Immediately, you almost topple over as
Ugh!
he didn't quite give you any notice, and this like hard, like to the touch, to the everything, this rock solid individual just falls directly out of your grasp, as it becomes this one large solid object again.
All right. All right.
Thankfully, at this point, it falls on its side. The right arm had been clutching this thing. Its left arm was extended, trying to pull itself, and it fell on its left side.
Oh, geez. Okay. So,
Ingo, maybe you should have released him near the fire.
we can still move into the
That's
fire.
Jormungand. That was Jormungand.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, Yarmungand, sorry.
He did it.
Yormagon says he's sorry. Whoops, my bad.
Sorry.
Well, I guess Nim, Ingo, and you have to carry him.
Yeah, I mean, we can see
Yeah.
if we can get it out of his grasp now. We might have to thaw him up.
Well, hang on. Wait. Is it made out of metal?
The creature?
No, the item. You said it was in his grasp, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Does it look like it's made out of metal?
No.
Okay. In that case,
You
Mm.
do see
yeah.
this thing. You see what appears to be, of course, again, still frozen, covered with ice and stuff. Um, it is part of like a wing. It kind of looks like a bat's wing that's kind of protruding against, like kind of almost up to its shoulder, and then you see another like bat wing kind of coming down to its abdomen, and you can't really see what else, because the robe kind of is in such a weird way that it's covering the torso and head. But you see bat wings kind of go down from its arm to the torso, or to the abdomen, and then up its shoulder.
Okay. Uh, I guess just go ahead and just drag it up to the fire.
Okay. It doesn't take too difficult to drag it up
Okay.
with, yeah, 3 individuals helping.
Okay. Yurmagan will assist because he feels bad
Yeah.
that he
He's,
let go of the spell too early.
yeah. It just takes about, um, for the 3 individuals, half speed. So you guys just take 2 times as long to walk up. Because you're essentially just carrying a person.
The frozen corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there, you got it. You got it.
Okay, anybody, help! Somebody please roll a 1d4. Call it out first who is rolling, and then do so, please.
I'll roll.
Okie doke.
Wait.
Okay. You set it down in close proximity to the fire, but it appears as though this ice is taking quite a long time to thaw out.
Great.
What would you like to do for the next 3 hours?
Well, great.
I mean, we can see if we can just pull it out of his grasp. It's a
Yeah.
magic item,
Or
it
we could,
can't break, right? Worst thing that could happen is that his hand breaks.
eh. Ingle will. Uh,
Who said a magic item can't break?
Ingle will suggest that he does not particularly care for defiling corpses, but he will not stop you if you do. But he definitely says like it's not wise. But yeah.
Only artifacts are impervious to damage. Magic items have resistance to everything. Okay.
Resistance is not enemies.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything can break.
Oh, then let's just wait.
Okay. What are you guys going to do for the next 3 hours?
Ingle's going to. Ingle's just gonna go ahead and just actually no. Ingle's actually gonna go ahead and just inspect the hole that we made up here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Nina's just gonna chill.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna water the coffee plants and my hips.
Okay. There we go. Please mark that down. All right. What exactly are you inspecting about the block face?
I'm just checking to see if how it looks, making sure that it looks sturdy, and also see like what it looks like outside in terms of like time of day and such.
Sure. As you pass by the rock that regains its size, you notice that the log that you guys put up seems to be holding steady. Doesn't seem to be any like creaking sound or rocks kind of chipping and breaking. It seems to be like doing all right. As you do kind of poke your head out, uh, it's starting to become daytime. You can kind of see that the kind of haze seems to be letting up just a little bit. So it might be around like 5 a.m. ish where the sun, if it was a clear day, would be starting to poke its head out. Um, but of course, you just see that kind of haze in the sky.
Okay, cool. He's gonna
Okay.
go back.
As you guys spend some time, you do kind of feel that weight of a long day kind of carry a heavier weight on your muscles as you kind of try stretching a little bit. And at this point, after about an hour or so, you do notice that this item being clutched by this individual now seems to be translucent. As is that glass? Is that glass or diamond? What is that? What what is in his hand? You get
Indeed,
a
what is it in his
sense.
hand?
You get a sense that it is some sort of glass-like uh, substance that seems to be in its grasp, and you see that the cloth of its robe seems to be able to be like moved around and manipulated, although the flesh seems to be a little bit still tough.
Interesting. Very interesting. Um, is it thawed enough to where it could be removed and looked at?
Uh, the what do you call it? The cloth, the robe, can be manipulated and moved around, but to get the item out, it's gonna take 3 hours, like you rolled.
Okay, okay. Um,
But this is just after 1 hour. This is what you can say.
okay, okay. So we will wait some more. I guess Ingle's going to go ahead and just do some stretches.
Okay, perfect. Fighting off the need to sleep. Everyone is just too excited to find out what happened or like what is in this magical item. Um, and pushing through the last 2 hours, uh, you see the arm kind of like start to lower, and almost as though it's going to drop this item, you see it's kind of like increasing speed as this item now kind of starts falling. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it falls out of its grasp and hits against the ground, and one of the wing breaks off. And it is revealed that it is a small glass dragon.
What? Uh, cool.
Can someone mend? I think Jormungandr can. No.
No, but Ingle can.
Oh, Ingol can.
Wait, what is it? Small.
Dragon.
Small glass dragon.
Okay.
Whoa.
Ingle's gonna try to go ahead and mend the wing, I guess, back on the cloak.
Okay. As you try to focus your energy, um, let's do a con check real quick.
Oh
It's
my
a
god,
con save
maybe.
or like a.
Not a save, a check, because I don't want. It's not like something where you're gonna get a penalty for or anything like that.
Can I say something?
Sure.
Is it? It's small. Maybe they shrunk the dragon. You guys, what do you think?
But it's
Mm. Also 19.
Okay. As you're doing this mend, your eyes flutter, and let's jump into whisper real quick.
Okay, okay.
Could it be? Oh my god! And we brought it here.
I mean, that little thing wouldn't breathe that much.
What if it's gonna grow back since it's unfrozen?
What do you mean?
Is there a magic that does that?
That does what?
Like make something into glass?
Not that I know of, no.
Interesting.
Things can be turned to stone, I think.
Hmm.
That's a long whisper.
Yeah. It's probably a whole story. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Probably a whole scenario.
Maybe he's like actually doing stuff in some sort of hallucination. It seems to be always him that gets the whispers.
Because he's the one who gets to touch and do stuff. If Owen was here, he would have gotten like flashes and stuff because of
And
the time diamond.
he rolled high on the check, right?
Hmm.
Uh,
Wait, did we get the time diamond?
what about the time diamond?
Did we get that? Did we get it from Owen?
No, did we? I don't think so. I mean, it wasn't his to begin with, so.
Yeah, yeah. It was on um August 21st. I have to like the um something moisturized one. I have to check the video for that.
Oh yeah,
They
good idea. What we
Okay.
actually found out there.
As Capri's eyes, if anyone had been looking, his eyes seemed to have fluttered for a split second. Um, and then half a second later, they stop fluttering. And he kind of like looks around at everyone, and the glass dragon seems to still be um, having a broken wing.
So it looks like the men didn't work. It does appear that I guess whoever made this item, I think they're trying to use this to control the dragon. Or they felt that they can use this to control the dragon, but I guess it didn't work. It seems like they were trying to, or it seems like, yeah, I saw a flash or a vision, and I guess it was just of a bunch of wizards talking, and one wizard was trying to convince the group that everything's going to be fine and that it will work, and that they're stronger now, now that they have this, and we already know the outcome of that. Obviously, it didn't work, so
Yeah.
I
yeah.
see.
So if they just said they're stronger now that they have it, they might have just it might have just been like some sort of weapon, like, oh, you can do dragon's breath or something.
Oh, Capri, let me send you a quick one more sentence. Because
How do
this
we get
is
it
the
fixed then?
response. This is the response of the other wizard that was sitting down.
Oh, yeah. I guess, and one of the other wizards, they said Alton is worried.
Who's worried?
Alton.
Read that message
Alton.
again.
Alduin.
Oh, is it Alton? I'm worried. Sorry, Alton. I'm worried. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
tired.
It's okay.
I'm tired.
Alton. Have we heard that name? It doesn't ring a bell for me. Maybe an
Um,
organization.
I don't think I've heard it.
Protectors, non-members link. Alton. Seekers? No. Almandario.
Capri, did you ever meet Elrond?
Did I ever meet who?
Elrond. You met Elrond, right?
Yeah,
You
once.
know, you
Or
know the
I won't.
person.
Go
You know
ahead.
the person sitting down.
So Allrun is the person sitting down?
Oh, wait, that's the lady that trained Allround, right? That lady that was with him. That he's with us. That he's currently with.
Mhm.
Alma
Yeah, over at
Kelkas.
the magical. Yeah, at the
Actually,
magical. That he's with. That was he was. He, that's where his character is currently at with her right now. I think, right? I forgot her name.
Alma Kelkas, the Seeker, is who he is with at the
Yeah.
moment.
So she might know more about this little dragon than.
Absolutely, yeah.
Am I correct in what I'm thinking?
You're
Oh, masterful
correct.
DM.
You are
Okay.
correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Very good memory.
Should
So
I?
yeah. So she was in the vision, and then she's the one who said, "Alton, I'm worried," or
Yes.
yeah. So yeah. So she was in the vision.
They're made of glass, right?
Yeah.
I have a glass blowing kit. Think that would help in fixing it?
Um, I don't think so because it's magical. I think glass blowing only works for actual regular, like for regular glass, not
Alright.
for that kind of glass.
Should I keep it in the bag of holding then until we meet her again?
Yeah, probably should.
Glass dragon magic item.
Right, glass dragon broken.
Wing broken.
Upon inspecting this, as you said, you're now picking it up and putting it into your inventory. Upon inspecting this, you do notice that the head seems to have already been snapped in some way. It has already come off. The wing, when it landed on the actual wing, which is what caused too much tension on the part where it's attached to the torso. But having seen the dragon fall from the grasp, the head was already detached before it made contact with the ground. So now the
Alright.
dragon is broken in two spots.
Magic item, wing and head broken. Glass dragon. Okay. I mean, we'll just have to bring that to her at some point, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, I should probably make a note of that in our notebook.
Okay.
As a side quest. That page. Glass. Alright, what next?
You guys will try to get the other magical item? There's two of them, I think, right?
I think there was only one. Was there two?
Yeah, he put up 2 dot. Oh, there's only one? Okay.
Yeah. I put that kind of like as a marker to show me where the range of the spell was.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But the only aura that came was from that wizard that is now thawed out. And this wizard, now that it's thawed out, you can see the face clearly. It has a goatee with kind of spotty white marks, uh, obviously from age, um, and very kind of soft features. Even though it's been frozen solid, it was able to keep its kind of retain its kind of luster.
Wait, is this Alton? From the vision that I had? With the black and white beard?
The similarities seem to be uncanny.
Okay, so this is Alton. Awesome. I'm gonna dig through his pockets and see if he has anything fun.
Wow,
spell
looting
Alton?
the dead body.
Altin?
Not cool English.
A-L-T-O-N.
ALT, yeah. TON, yeah.
O-N. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to dig through its pockets. You find a piece of paper that, through the process of thawing out, the ink on it seems to have been kind of rubbed away, I guess you could say, or like kind of soaked away.
Okay.
Everything seems to be kind of smudged, and the letters seem to be a little bit incoherent as it's all kind of mushed together. Um, and you find what appears to be a large coin that would fit kind of like in the palm of your hand and take up most of it. This coin in particular seems to have on one side looks like a mountain range, and like you see, oh, actually I can draw it. Beep, 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 beep. Doot, 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 doot. Okay, it's a very simple mountain range. It's nothing like massive or anything. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. But on one side, it's a mountain range, and on the other side, it seems to be a series of numbers.
Oh. Portal code. Ding ding ding.
Let's go.
That, Lena, is why I dug through his pockets.
He said smugly.
I said just kidding.
I know.
Oh, that was too good. Okay. Um, let's see. I'm just kind of
Good
putting on
job,
some
Tingo. Good job.
pizzazz.
And Engel, I don't know if you noticed, but the portal codes, the way they work is there's always like a keyword that's associated with the place that it leads to, and then the numbers are like the position of those letters in the alphabet compared to one another. So
Okay.
like if you sorted the word alphabetically and then that's the letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, and that's then you reshuffle them the way the word was. I don't know if I explained that properly, but I mean we can try to figure out what the code word is here.
Okay. I'm down.
So let's see, the ones we have already are portal codes. For example, for Earth, the Earth plane is easy. There the word is just Earth, and then so A, which is the second letter in this word, but is the first letter in the alphabet, so the second number in the code is 1. It's 21453. And then E is the next one after A in the alphabet, so that's 2 in the first position, and so on.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Just grab this.
It's not always as simple. For the Feywild, the code word is fairy. For air, it's gusts. For water, it's actually warrid. Yeah, bit of a mix
Okay.
up there.
That's odd.
Yeah.
Copy. Okay. Since it's something that I'm guessing is being shared with the group, I will put it in general chat. Send. It looks like that.
Ah.
And the colors are actually like dyes that they was placed. So like obviously some of it is rubbed off. So like literally just like they try to put like some dyes on those areas, the brown, sorry, not the brown, the gray and the blue. But of course, some of it's been rubbed off from use and worn down and yada yada. Oh, and on the back, let's get that code, and I'll drag and drop. Why am I futzing around? There we go. Got it. Okay. Close, open, my tool. Where is the, got it here. Okay. Where?
I think the one, Lena, you had a code as well, which is longer than the others. And thinking about it now,
Yeah.
we were already theorizing it's for the material plane, and the code word could also be material with a mistake,
because 2 letters are the same, the T and the R, but otherwise it fits. But T and R have the same number.
Yeah.
I'll put that there.
The one with 314 at the end, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Now I found it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It reads out either Matitial or Mariel if you do it with a T or an R. The rest fits.
Wait, what's that code number?
Which one do you mean?
Material.
It's
It's
516-26314.
yeah.
And has the Earth Earth icon or symbol at the top.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the 2 6s are the T and R,
Mm-hmm.
and everything else works out.
You are correct, sir.
Okay.
Why can't I?
Interesting. In both cases where there was what we would call a mistake involved, it was with a T. Maybe they use a different alphabet, different order.
Maybe different alphabet, possibly. Is it always the same language, or is it gonna be different languages?
I mean, the words we have here are all in English, but actually both of the
Okay.
times it's with an R and a T. One time they're kind of in the wrong order, the R and the T are the wrong way around, and the other one, they both have the same number, the 2 different letters. But then there's others where R and T shows up where it is correct, so I don't know. It's Warret instead of water, and Matitial or Maririal instead of material. And what's the number on this one?
I'll just make 100% sure. But it's weird. I made a list, like a longer list, to include blank blank. I can't say what I included. And it's not in the teleportation thing. So I'm going to use one that we're not going to use, and it's going to be in its way instead. Okay. Two, 1, 4, 3, 5.
21435.
Mm-hmm.
All
I'll drop it
different
in.
letters.
I'll drop it in. Who wants it?
The
What?
coin is
Ooh.
the, I can take it. I don't know if the coin as an item is important. I'm definitely keeping the number.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I have the scroll, but it's on the coin.
Who's keeping track of all the portals?
It's in the OneNote, which everyone has
Hello.
access to.
Okay.
But who's next to? Oh wait, dropping it to Google Drive.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You can drop it in my Google
Okay.
because technically I'm near or Ingo probably because he was the one looking through it.
Okay. I'll just drop it in.
I don't think Ingo has a Google Drive.
Yeah, I think I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah. So who wants it?
You can give it to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, cool.
You are the one who looted the body.
Yeah, roleplay wise, it'd be weird if I got it.
Yes, it would be. Okay, it is now in your file.
Awesome.
What
Mm,
plane could mountains be connected with? Maybe they don't all lead to different planes. Maybe some lead to specific locations. Mountains.
Okay. Now you have the code and the coin.
you put it in my drive, right? Not in the.
Yeah. The scroll that I added into your Google Drive is what is on the back of the coin you have. So the coin, the front of the coin, I put onto Discord. The back of it, I just threw it onto your Google Drive.
Does it have anything else on it other than the number?
Actually, I can't find it in my Google Drive.
Refresh.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm checking it.
I'm pretty sure I think yes. Yep. It's called Coin. Do you see it?
Did Link ever tell us what his world was called?
No. Drop it. I don't believe he did.
Probably. I forgot.
Just because the coin, that's how we got dropped into his world. That's why I was
Yeah.
thinking about that.
Oh, I keep getting disconnected.
Disregard
yeah.
the emblem because the emblem is not there. The numbers are there.
Gotcha.
But the
I got you.
mountain pretty much is the mountain that is displayed in the picture I drew.
Okay. So yeah, the back of the coin that it has numbers on it. The
What does
numbers
it?
are
What are numbers?
numbers are
It's
2.
in
Oh,
it's
go
in
ahead.
the jump chat.
Yeah, but we're just like
Oh, okay. Sorry.
roleplay.
Sorry.
The numbers are 21435.
21435. So that if we're following the code cracking thing that we did, that'd be B A E
No,
T F.
that's if the word is made up of just the first 5 letters of the alphabet.
Oh, that's
That's
true.
the problem. You never know which. You have to like think of a word that could be connected to the image, and then you see if it fits with the numbers.
Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna. Give me 2 seconds. That code just might change for a second.
I mean, what kind of planes are there? I know the elemental ones. We have those already. The Feywild is one. It's not this. Celestial plane.
Is there like
Okay.
a rock plane or something?
That number is changing to this.
Okay. One, 4, 3, 5, 2.
And he goes like, "Wait, I'm getting another premonition. 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. I don't know. It just came to me."
The numbers move on the coin, shuffle around
Mhm.
to form the word Lord Voldemort.
Farts. Farts.
Tom Marvolo Riddle. Or whatever his name was.
Tom Riddle.
Yeah, but he had a middle name as well to make the whole thing work, which is honestly kind of
Oh, yeah.
silly, if you ask me.
His middle name was
I think
Leonard.
it's Marvolo.
Leonard.
Yeah, Marvel.
Which to me seems like she was like, oh, I'm gonna make this an anagram, but wait, this doesn't work out. Okay, what letters am I missing? And then she just made a middle name out of those to add them
Yeah.
in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Marvolo. What kind of name is that?
Marvolo.
Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I don't have an idea of what place this could lead to. I don't know a plane that's with like mountains. Haven't heard of something like that before.
Mhm. Also, too. So, do you guys want to go ahead and try to go back, or do you guys think we're done with the well, done with that area?
Oh, I definitely don't want to get closer to him.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, even Hobbs, he just gave me a look that he's very concerned about us going through there. And
Not
like
one of our
And
brighter
constantly
ideas.
and the fate doesn't
and
seem to
I
want us to go there because the floor was just spawning in as we were
yeah.
moving. No.
You
But
sure?
yeah,
What?
no.
What?
Yeah, you know, because you were building the area as we were going further in, so it's like, oh, guess we weren't meant to go there. But no, I wouldn't want to go there anyways. Big scary dragon.
I
It
mean,
froze.
if you
It
say you
froze the
want to, if
people.
you say you want to, if you say you want to go in there, I
Yeah,
can build it within 3 seconds because I
I
know
know.
exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, I know. But I like
He knows exactly the
those.
size of the dragon he wants us to fight.
The
I
this
already have it. I
wizard's
already have
friends
everything
died.
ready.
This wizard's
Yeah.
friends died despite the help of the glass dragon, and we don't even have that. So. Oh, you know
True.
what? The
True.
head is broken. Maybe it did work, but then it broke, and that's why it failed their plan. I don't know.
It's possible. I don't know.
Anyways,
No
something
idea.
for later.
Yeah.
And a new portal code. That's always nice.
A new place for us to explore and possibly die.
Wait, what was
You
the
guys
code
have not.
before? Was it
Nothing
21?
happened.
Was it 21453 before?
Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna even use that code
Oh,
because I
then it's
used
the
it.
Earth
I use
plane
it.
that we already have that. Had that.
I already used it. Huh?
The Earth plane is 21453.
That's not what the code was.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why I asked whether it was 21453.
Yeah. I was just using that as a placeholder, but the real code, because I have like 30 or 40 codes that I've made. So that one, the original one that I gave you, was already attached to a location. Boot. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going through
What do you guys
words in
think
my
we
head,
should do
but
now?
yeah. well.
I know. I can probably hear you working through all the words. Is it? You just need like some alphabet soup that you're gonna rearrange or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I just go through a dictionary until I find one that works.
That word is not in the dictionary.
It's probably a
Anyways.
made up word like Marvolo.
Yeah. The code word is Rusapla. I think what we have to do is just
What?
wait for Willem to finish.
Oh, William's just chilling. He's just jotting down notes.
Can you
Let's
work in
ask
on
him
What
if
was
he has.
what was Willem doing? What do you mean finish?
Let's ask. Willem, do you have any ideas about portals? What's your knowledge about portals?
I kind of I mean I've heard of them, but I am a man of science. That seems like it's all magic and kind of craziness. As he kind of adjusts his glasses. I study like the earth and the properties of this world. Anything spell this, whatever that. I don't really know. I'm kind of not the best one to talk to about that.
But what didn't we, when we gave him the last soil sample last time, he started working and studying that, and that's why we were like, oh, we gotta spend our time somehow. Let's go down the cave. I thought that's why we were down there, because we needed time to figure out the soil sample.
You guys got the soil sample and everything, and the trees that knocked you and Jormungand unconscious were taking you back, and the third tree made its way to the giant. And then the giant started making its way to you guys, and then you guys got stuck in here.
So,
And to make the best of it,
so are you
that was
done
one of the
with?
things to pass the time.
Are you done with your invention then, Willem? Because you have the last soil sample, which you still needed before. So.
Yeah, yeah, just about done with it. Let me just see real sec. And he kind of like looks around in his pouch. Uh, um, uh, maybe you guys should stand back. As he kind of like you see
Okay.
him pull out like a little vial and stuff, and he's like his hand that's holding the vial is kind of like shaking. Uh, okay. Just 2 drops. Come on. Ooh. Okay. And you see it kind of like this weird kind of sound is emanating that shouldn't be coming from a liquid, as it kind of sounds like. And the second drop goes in, and his other hand now is like shaking really hard as he kind of puts the cork in and kind of like sets it on the ground, and it just kind of vibrates in place. Like small stones around it seem to be kind of moving in odd patterns as it jumps around from the vibrations. But placing it close to the heat, it kind of takes on weird properties as he immediately grabs it and puts it far away, um, realizing the heat will only cause it to get worse. Okay. Uh, Definitely keep it away from fire. That that's for sure. Okay. And he kind of like places it in a patch of snow as it kind of like cools down and starts vibrating. Okay. So we gotta. This is gonna be weird. we gotta feed the giant something and have this kind of put on it. Uh, heat makes this one go crazy. Cold makes this one go crazy. And yeah, that's gonna do some pretty crazy stuff to the giant. Um, yeah,
Oh, he eats people, right?
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I mean, we were scared about harming his hand before, but I mean, we have a person right here.
Willem kind of looks at the others. Uh,
Fresh out of the freezer.
Ingle says, I think he means the corpse.
Huh?
he, Willem kind of looks at you like, yeah, of course he meant the corpse.
What, you thought I meant you? No, don't, Willem.
No, he kind of looks at the others to see if they approve of your
Ah.
suggestion or not. Yeah.
Wait, what was the suggestion? Sorry.
Well, the giant has to eat the potion. Well, or eat something with the potion on it. And he eats people, and we have a person right here that I suspect is past minding being eaten.
I was thinking maybe we could bury him and have Ingo do the rites and stuff.
Yeah. But what's the giant gonna eat?
I mean, I could let him catch me and then shove the potion down his throat.
Oh, that sounds a lot riskier.
I mean, you only live once, am I right?
Yep, indeed, because you get killed by a giant.
Indeed, indeed.
Quite. Indubitably.
Wait, not for your case, Nim. You don't live once. This is your second life.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got a
but
second
someone
go.
had to go.
Yeah.
Maybe Jormungand can go in my stead.
Yermagan says, no, thank you.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
This is bull.
When I was inside of the giant's lair thingy, grabbing the handful of soil, were there like half-eaten corpses around or something? Like food that he's still gonna eat, or was it bare?
There are bones.
Just bones. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is
And
also yeah.
not all of the bones.
Okay. The problem is if we just like put a corpse out there with the stuff on it. I mean, he's kind of smart. I don't think he's just gonna be like, "Ooh, snack," and munch on it. Or is he? To be fair, he might be, or he has to be starving. Like, he doesn't get a lot of people coming through here.
So you're saying like we make a big enough ruckus for the trees to come by and put the corpse near the, hole and let the trees, pick it up and run away with it?
Oh yeah, if the trees bring him a dead body, he'll just assume that the trees killed it for him. That might actually work, yeah. Then he has a reason for the person already being dead.
Yeah. And trees can't feel temperature.
That's
At least
also
evil
true.
ones, I don't think.
I mean, even if they can, we're all stuck in a pretty cold cave right now, so there's also a good
Yeah.
reason for him being cold.
Yeah, no, true. I'm okay with it, but how do you want to get the potion in? Like, do you just pour it on him? Because I think he might smell it, right?
Well, we can get it into the body. We can put it on the body. It all, I guess, just depends.
True.
I mean,
True.
we can just pour it down his throat, and then it will be inside the wizard. And if he eats him, he'll eat the stuff with it. Now, actually,
Well,
you said, Willem, that this was going to do
yeah.
bad stuff. Do we still have to do something afterward? You said it reacts with heat. Do we have to like throw fire at the giant?
Yeah. So once they're really combined in this much volume, oh boy, weird stuff is gonna happen. Uh, if you expose it to fire, like he holds up like both vials or like both kind of containers. If you apply fire, this is really gonna react. If you apply some sort of cold, that reaction you got earlier is going to dissipate, and this one is going to take effect. And then if you do it again, this one's going to take effect.
Let's see. So heat or cold is gonna be useful against him.
Okay. So who can even hurt them with those two types of elements?
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Can do some radiant damage. That's about it. I mean, we have the whole heat metal thingy from earlier.
Yeah, but he'll have to see it though on him. So we'll have to get the whatever metal that we want to use on him in that general area where the potion's at, I think. Right?
I mean, once he has ingested the potion, I think we just apply the heat or cold to the giant. So we could do the thing that we did earlier as well, where we heat up like an arrowhead or something before already, and then shoot it at him, and then just you don't need to see it anymore to reactivate it, right? You just need to see it when you initially start the heating.
You're talking as players or characters?
As characters.
Yeah.
Willem kind of chimes in and says, yeah, I don't know if something as small as a sword that's heated is gonna do the trick. It's gotta really like warm him up or cool him down. And he kind of like looks at the fire, like throwing something on fire. That'll pretty much burn some skin.
Yeah. And now, if you said that if we apply heat, it gets to that one, and then if we switch to cold, it switches. But can we just keep applying heat and keep having that effect, or do we have to go back and forth to get some use out of it?
I mean, the effect will stay as long as the temperature is maintained.
And I have to double check in my bag, but I think I have some flasks of oil that we could use to set him on fire. Let's see. Oh, and bombs as well. Well, because those are more like force of explosion than really heat.
Oh yeah, the bombs from Zelda, that world. It's like concussion, not really heat.
Yeah. Vial of anti-ink rations. Maybe don't have them anymore. Maybe we already used those. Yeah, can't find it or them.
There
Oh
was a
no,
spell,
here
but I think
I
it's an
found them.
all-run spell.
I have four oil flasks.
Okay.
So plan would be get him to eat the wizard. can you also make more of those potions that made the trees go nice? Or did you already use up all your materials for this one?
He kind of scratches his head. Well, that was like different soils, so I mean, if you give me an hour, but how much of that stuff did you use?
Not all of it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm given an hour, maybe carry the one, and three, because that's 2 ounces of soil. I might be able to make some more. I might.
Do we have any
But
idea how many trees are left even?
No idea.
You were gonna say something, Willem?
how much of it did you actually use?
I don't have
Who
the
got
flask.
it now? I think
Because I was
Yeah,
giving.
Engel
I
has
was,
Engel
it.
got it.
Yeah.
I was giving percentages of how much. Because you guys
Yeah, there
said I
should be at
use
least
this much.
75%, I think. Because I remember Lena used 10%, and then I ended up using like 15%.
Yeah. It only takes about like 20% in order to get the desired effect on the trees. Um, so, I mean, he kind of like looks at the flask. You have about three, I guess, more uses in this. Uh, yeah, I mean, yeah, you might be able to do some good with it.
Yeah, so if he comes at us with just 3 trees, then we can deal with it. And if it's more, we might be in trouble. Do we want to split that potion up in a couple of vials so each of us has one instead of everything being in one vial? Or bottles or whatever? Because we have empty potion bottles from our healing potions.
Uh, Engel's gonna say no. I don't. I just been throwing them.
I've been keeping him.
Yeah,
We
I just
have.
been just whoop.
Oh, where are they?
You litter bug. Okay.
Here, yeah. I have at least 4 glass bottles. That's what I wrote down. I think I forget to write it down sometimes. But we'll say I have 4 glass bottles.
Perfect.
So let's split it up between the one you have as well as 2 more. And then maybe Lena, you're best staying back, right? You don't want to get close, so we can split those 3 up among the other 3 of us.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we'll just try to use them as early as possible. As soon as there's a tree within range, we try to get it on him and just sick the trees on the giant.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. Gonna remove 2 glass bottles. Give myself a tree potion. Okay. And also one for Jormungandr. And you said we have 75% left, so we can just do 20,
Yeah, about
20,
yeah.
20, and then we have 15 in the last one. Actually, when you only put on a little bit, Lena, didn't he just like stop and do nothing, but didn't listen to you yet? We could have a 4th one to just kind of disable one for a little bit, even if it doesn't fully turn him.
Since you're asking character.
He was when I poured 10% at him, he looked like he was conflicted, but he was still like not fully be able to help us and follow a command. Unlike when Ingo poured another 15% on there.
So did he keep attacking when you only poured on a little bit?
He attacked her once, I think, and knocked
Yeah,
her out.
yeah, but he had like a bit of a hesitation, like he was fighting with himself, seemed kind of, and then it attacked me, and then that's when I got knocked down and I woke up and everything was like he was following Angel's command after that.
Yeah.
So do we want to do a fourth one with only 15%, or do we want to give 25% to each of the three that we have?
Did you
I
say
mean, I think with
20%?
yeah,
So 20% each would be good.
and if we do 20%, that means we'll have one left over that won't be able to do anything.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
or at least it's uncertain. You said it made him hesitate, and it's a bit more than 10%. It might, like, it's definitely not gonna allow us to tell him what to do, or definitely, I'm assuming, but it might make him like stop in his tracks and think about what he's doing, even if just for a little bit, and give us time to do what we need.
Yeah, that'll definitely help.
Yeah, putting on timeout, Dunce
Yep.
hat, and stand in the corner.
Yep. You need to think about what you've done and where you're going in life.
Just gonna stop and be like,
Splash,
what am I doing
splash,
here?
splash. Yeah, splash, splash.
I used to have dreams. I wanted to start a career.
Yeah.
So that if William says 20% are enough, then we do 3 20s, and then we give the 15 one to Lena, and because Lena ideally stays back, but she might come close in an emergency, and that's why we would be using a bottle with uncertain effects, right? If it's an emergency.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, so get rid of another glass bottle and give that to Lena with just 15% of the original mixture in it. Cool. Now, Jormungandr has been casting some spells, so we might want to wait out until tomorrow before we do anything. Make sure he's fine again.
Okay.
That'd be a wise decision.
Yeah. Though during that time, this body here is gonna start going rancid. Willem, if we feed the potion to the giant, will it wear off after some time, or like if we fed the potion to him now, but then only went to fight him tomorrow, would that?
I think with his size, with his strength, we'd be lucky to get an hour on him.
Oh, dang. Okay. Well, then maybe we can give the wizard a proper burial and we get someone else tomorrow. Alright?
That would be great.
We can even avoid going back into the hallway and keep hacking at one of the ones under the lake. You've already kind of freed them. We just have to pull one out. I say just.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
Oh, they're completely
And
gone?
yeah. Whenever I did the ritual on them, their bodies sank underneath the water.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
alright, then we do have to free another one. But take one a bit closer to the door. Alright.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah.
Do we want to move the wizard back down away from the fire?
Yeah, we can.
Actually,
I'll
maybe
go
he'll
ahead and
freeze
I'll
us
start.
again. Yeah, I'll help you.
Yeah, let's move him down over here.
Maybe even all the way to where the lake is frozen. He might
Yeah, we can do
come
that.
again. Yeah, that seems good. Who knows? Maybe it's cold enough to where he still won't smell tomorrow morning. We'll
Hopefully.
see.
Actually, no. If he's down here where it's cold, he won't smell.
No, we can even go closer than that. I mean, we've been up to the door and we were safe. We can put him on the other side of the lake where it's a bit colder.
Yep.
Put him here.
Okay. Let's put him over there. Hey, come on. Yes.
Okay. Should be good. Man, you know, with the cold keeping stuff fresh, it would be an amazing invention if someone managed to make this small enough to fit in a household. You could keep your food in there.
Oh yes, it'd be great.
Business idea for when we're done adventuring, right?
You know what? I have an uncle. I'll talk to him, Sir Duke of Refrigerator. I'll see if he knows anything about it.
Refrigerator,
That's
that's
an
a
interesting name.
funny name, yeah.
Wow.
He used to get teased a lot. He's a large man. He's a large dwarf, but yeah. But yeah, so yeah, Ingo will go ahead and start doing his last rites for the corpse, for the person.
Okay. As you do, you kind of close your eyes, you recite the prayers that you're used to, and you send him off into his final resting place.
Okay, it's done.
Nice. You're good at picking words for those moments. I'm not. Like I'm connected to the divine as well, but with Mielik, it's more like, well, it's part of nature to die, part of the natural circle, so you don't really care about it much.
Yeah.
You care about it if it's people that you are gonna miss, but concept of death is just part of life.
Yeah, just a natural order of things.
Ideally, when you die, you get to feed something else. I mean, my bear was a carnivore.
Yeah, but also in death, you also have another experience. Sometimes you feed other things that don't need to be fed,
Yeah.
like evil gods.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
I know that Furball is not with some evil god, or I should say I don't know, but I hope.
Let's hope. Let's hope he's not.
Yeah. Well,
Hmm.
now we just have to wait out the rest of the day and then sleep through the night.
Yep.
Twisting our thumbs.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do while you wait during the night? Or sleeping order, so on and so forth?
I mean, we can keep watch, just in case he tries to plug up our little hole again. Though we can
Oh,
stop him.
Jesus.
I take second watch. Yeah.
What? Where did your mind go?
Where you already know where you already knew for your wording.
I didn't plan for it. Get your mind out of the
I
gutter.
You just gotta wait for him to plug up our little.
uh,
Oh, Nim, come on.
ah.
There might be children listening.
Yeah, they know
Oh,
exactly what I
Jesus.
mean.
Fine.
Yep. Okay. Whew. Okay. I am not 5 years old. I am not 5 years old. Okay. So yeah, sleeping order, keeping watch. Who's what?
I can go first.
Okay. Once it's the next morning, are you guys gonna charge into battle, or what's the score? Or at least charge out of the cave?
Well, I think we're gonna try to. We wanted to attract just the trees' attention, get the trees to take the body that's filled with the potion, and then once the trees
Okay.
carry that off, we can sneak after them until we hear or see the giant eat it.
The wizard, right?
Yeah, we'll check on the wizard in the morning. If he's, gone bad, then we'll have to get someone else.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's see. What is the guard watch order?
I can go first.
Sure.
Take second shift.
Okay.
Your Mangano can take third shift.
Okay. And I'm guessing Lena is going to just sleep her little eyes closed.
Jormungandr's gonna
Lena!
wake her up.
Ah, good. Perfect. You didn't help us carry the wizard yesterday. You're going to sleep today. Alright. As the night progresses, at least because at least the fire is able to keep the group warm enough, as you guys keep feeding in enough logs to keep the warmth and fight off the frigid cold. And the night is peaceful.
What happened? Sorry.
You're the last one to take the watch shift.
Oh, okay. So what happened with the thing with when
Excuse me?
The plan?
Yeah.
So we're gonna check on the wizard's body in the morning, see if it's still, fresh, so to speak. I mean, it's obviously not fresh. It's
Okay.
been years, but you know what I mean. And then if he is, we'll use him. Otherwise, we'll get another one. We'll feed them, or pour the potion down their throat, and then put him outside, attract the tree's attention, and make it seem like he was just like one of us, and the trees will grab him, and hopefully will grab him and bring him to the giant. Giant will eat him, and then we'll attack.
Got it.
Okay.
We could also use one of the potions on a tree and tell him to bring the body to the giant. Then we don't have to trust in the trees acting like we hope they will. How long did that last? Oh, he got killed, right? We don't know how long it lasted.
Yeah, he got killed. We don't know
it got
how long.
smashed. It's as
Yeah.
it's as if like he knew he was good. It's weird.
Well, you heard the sounds of
I think we sent
fighting.
him. We sent him to attack the others, so
Yeah.
no wonder they fought
Sounds
back.
of fighting, and the immediate sound of getting snapped in half.
I think he snapped one of the others in half before he died, didn't he? I don't know.
No, that was him getting snapped in half
Okay.
twice. He was still fighting, and the giant made sure to end that.
All right. Well.
Okay. So it's morning, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Take our long rest.
Can we end this session here?
Yeah.
Or
That's what I was saying. What's the plan for after you guys wake up, so I can get a sense of like, is there anything else like small stuff before we can start the next session like with the battle?
Gotcha. No, that's cool. I think we're all. I think
yeah.
I know Engel and Yurmakan are pretty much ready now, because I think We did a long rest, so yeah, Jormungand got his spell slots back.
Ooh, stuff locked.
Cool.
Yeah,
Perfect.
all at our peak.
Peak conditions. All right then. Next
Easy
time
peasy.
we fight we fight him.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm excited to see the giant and the
Forget.
battle.
Mm.
Huh? You need to what? Who?
I accidentally left the group.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, we're gonna delete Lena's character because she thinks she's independent now.
Accidentally left the group.
Now.
Yep.
No. That's out
Lena,
of
you
character.
think you're grown now, Lena? Huh? That's cool.
I'm gonna move out, Mom, Dad.
You're not my dad.
Get out of the
Okay.
tank. Anyway,
Bye.
bye.
All right.
One
Dude.
more
Bye,
day.
Ken.